Just so you guys know, before this all happened, me and Brent were doing really excellent like band moves with the microphone. And Brent came up with the best one, which was that move where you go like this and then you lean forward with the microphone. And I threatened to do that for this reading, but I won't. But I'm really excited to be reading here. And yes, please buy the UDP book when it comes out. It should be out in the next couple of weeks, maybe after Saturday when I'll be in New York for the book release party. Hopefully after Saturday. But buy it. It's going to be beautiful and great. And in the meantime, I'm going to read some poems from a new book that I'm working on called Everyday Fashion. And hooray for SPD, and hooray for all the poets reading today too. Where I express thought, my face in my room at night, where to begin? That while watching footage of dancers illuminating the grounds or floorboards of a theater, one can occupy similar spaces, can awaken and find oneself, despite bedroom attire, at once distinct and more discreet, more pulling and more gaps during the process of putting clothes on. Bar banter happens, dinner appears, cookies appear in the form of entreaties, why? Leaves appear on trees in various colors, speech bubbles between two persons appearing, a day in the life of blankets when not in use, do they dream of bodies, I wonder. Without that they lay there, soft and desolate. The things that happen when one isn't looking, like narratives, afloat, aflame, flare-like and self-aware within the cover of a tree line. One woman holds her chin in her hands and explains, I think you know better than I do, while the other, with her legs crossed, both seated at a table, extends a hand. It's not impossible. The ongoing theater of our emotions eviscerates, sends rivulets that appear in streams, gestures that occur in random simultaneity, or do not and appear in sequences of gestures, made by a single body, proclaiming loudly like the sign that says, this is what it means to be alive. All these people come in wearing crazy costumes, where I am, watching on the tube, seeking entrances. They gesture as to know other characters, take their makeup off, then suddenly they are men, the things that one can do with a body. We watched Twin Peaks late last night into the early morning, eating pizza and letting our stomachs expand, while watching hairstyles of the 80s where characters who did not kill Laura Palmer. I'm standing in an abandoned park in order to claim it as mine, and ours, wave our arms in circles at our sides. What is the point at which it becomes ours? The first, second, third time? And when we take it, who are we taking it from? How can Earth be so contestuous? They speak as though to provide for everyone, then revoke standing opportunity. How can they say that it is for us? You weren't using it. Does that mean that it still belongs to you? And who are you anyway? If the ground were to have any say in it, what would it say? How many people are buried there? How was it used before? And before that? It seems as though it has always been this way, freaking us out while on our hands and knees, the task of taking a position. Everyone is entitled to their youth. People just walk around carrying all kinds of issues on the insides of themselves, confounded by expressions of desire. How do we attach emotions to words like ecology? Baby in the cherry blossoms in front of the Temescal acupuncture clinic. About naming, about the operation of seeing oneself as part of a group and to identify oneself as so. About the idea of a gown to address one's surroundings, like uniform, to say one belongs to a place, is being somewhere alone or with other people. In words, it is harder. How to say a feeling beyond the face, or expectorate and ooze self, identity like sludge, like slime that oozes over there. People stagger home sometimes after saying what it is that they wanted, a partner, a lover, a companion, a partner to share one's lack of knowledge with while absorbing the essential vocabulary, minor details that trigger wild feelings passed to someone else, in the terror of being oneself, out like boogeyman on parade to music. I don't know, and even that feels liberating to say it. I don't know, into the soft moonlight, into the hills like a western, into the soft skin of some cactuses goes aloe vera, easy does it, into the sky goes the moon, into the streets go the people. Into the window goes the yellow, into the grass goes green, into the hills goes the faded golden brush, into the brush go flowers. Articles about how to be more confident occur in Real Simple magazine, on my lap, across and above my legs, perpendicular to the ground beneath where I'm sitting in the waiting room. Complications occur during the course of which we have limited control. My day goes. My friend, as seen in profile, in process of deciding whether to have, abort, at one age being like the desire for children is real. I'm trying to figure out how it happens while wandering across an intersection to find a copy of Vogue at Walgreens, thinking about writing. How does everything become so complicated? I'm not sure even now. I showered, relaxation exercises, slept in before I started the day that included comforting a friend, grocery shopping for dinner. I am my writer's life, and yet it pleases me until my heart drops and I feel that I am an identity moving forward along some path. Struggle in print, and upon its actuality, the feeling of immediacy associated with actions that signify identification of oneself within one's chosen path, and how urgently we turn the pages of magazines, march, rage into ourselves, encroaching upon finite. Thanks.